Sqlcmd is the command line interface that can be used to work with SQL Server. It uses OLEDB, and I'm often given the question or posed the question of why would I want to use a command line interface to be able to query SQL Server or to configure SQL Server. Well, consider that you've created an application, and this application requires that you create a database on a workstation or server. It's going to be probably more intensive to walk through with your user how to create that database using SQL Server data tools. By right-clicking on the databases, choosing new databases, doing the configuration. You can reduce the overhead by creating a T-SQL script. Then simply give the user a bat file that will use that script that will go ahead and automatically create it. That cuts down on the overhead for them and provides consistency. Another reason, administrative-wise, for Sqlcmd is to use the dedicated administrative connection. The DAC was first introduced in SQL Server 2005. What the DAC is, it is a single thread that's reserved for administrative purposes. In previous editions, requests for enhancement had come out saying, SQL Server may lock up at some times, and at that time, the only way to be able to get back in and query or work with SQL is to stop and restart the service. Well, once you stop and restart the service, there's a great deal of information that is flushed. There's a number of different virtual tables, dynamic management views and functions available within memory. In order to troubleshoot what caused SQL Server to lock up, then we need to be able to access that. So the DAC reserves that one single thread. By going into Sqlcmd, I can connect using the DAC and will be assured that that thread is available for me. I can then go ahead and begin to run those queries to find out what's occurring. Since SQL Server service is still started, then all of that information is still within the buffer.